Okay, so it's time to do my monthly TBR. So this month, as with many months before this one, I had a hard time narrowing down all the books that I want to read, so I'm just going to give you a list of books that I'm the most excited about, and you guys can just hype me for the ones that you're the most excited to see me talk about. Starting with my classics. So I'm actually just kind of trying to catch up at this point. Tess of D'Urbervilles, I think is what it's called, as well as Oliver Twist are two books that I planned to read months ago and just didn't get around to because my life got busy, but I really do need to read these, so they're on my TBR this month, as well as a short story. I'm not really sure what it's called, so I'm just gonna put it right there. I do plan to read this as well. It's only like 20 pages long. It's really, really short, so I should be able to get through that in like a minute or 20 minutes. And the reason I'll be reading that is because I plan on reading East this month, which is, you guessed it, a retelling of The Other. This is a middle grade fantasy. Jen over at The Book Refuge, it's one of her favorite books and she's been wanting me to read it for a long time. I'm finally doing it. It's on my TBR this month. Next, I have my Patreon picks for the month. I have a Patreon where I buddy read 2 books every single month and they vote on what we're gonna read. This month, they chose The Black Prism, which I'm actually pretty excited about because you guys have been trying to get me to read that book for a long time and I keep putting it off because I've heard such mixed reviews on it, but I'm excited to finally see what I'm gonna think about it, as well as Lifelike by Jay Kristoff, which I'm a little bit less excited about because as of the time I'm filming this, Nevernight ain't going so well. But we'll see. Maybe this one will go better. Next, I have some sequels that I want to continue on with. I'm on book 3 of the Wheel of Time series and book 3 of the Gentleman Bastard series. Both of these series are ones that I've been enjoying so much. I'm really, really sad that we're so close to the end of what I have available to me in the Gentleman Bastards, but I'm really like dying to see what happens in the 3rd book. So I'm going to be hopefully reading both of these as well. It's already a big TBR, I know. Next I have Bloodsong, which Elle from Elliot Brooks actually really recommends this book because she says that it has the same narrative structure. It does the same basic thing that The Name of the Wind does, but she felt that it was executed even better, which I'm really excited about because I loved The Name of the Wind. I didn't love A Wise Man's Fear, so I'm kind of like in this weird middle place as far as the fandom for this, for the Kingkiller Chronicles goes, but I'm really excited to try Bloodsong because I did love the narrative structure of The Name of the Wind and The Wise Man's Fear, so I'm really excited to try Bloodsong, and I've been meaning to for a long time. And the last 2 on my list are the 2 that you guys have chosen in my series of polls videos. I have the You Choose My TBR video, which goes up every single month, where you guys choose a book for me to reread. And then I also have my seasonal DNFs. It's almost the next season. It's almost summer. Why was that so hard for me to remember? It's almost summer, so it's almost time for me to have read the one that you guys chose. So we need to see what y'all chose. Actually, I already know. I looked it up so I could prepare for this video. So first, the seasonal one, Far From the Tree. No one's surprised. Everybody wanted me to continue on with that one, and I've had enough space from the first half of this book that I figure maybe we can continue on. I'll link the video there if you want to see more of my thoughts on all that. So I have already requested it from the library, so I'll be reading it at the beginning of the month because I don't have a lot of time left. And then for the You Choose My TBR, a book for me to reread, y'all chose Heart of Betrayal. So excited. This is the 2nd book in the Remnant Chronicles. I love the Remnant Chronicles. A lot of people don't. I do. And I am super excited to be continuing on with my reread of the series because it's so good and I love the main character so much. So these are all the books that I plan on reading next month. I also have the Loosely Bound Book Club, which is the Goodreads group that I help run. It's like this buddy read done over Goodreads. It's pretty self-explanatory. Linked in the description. Everybody's reading Letters to the Lost this month, which I've already read twice. I'm not going to be rereading it, but I am going to be participating in the chat, and I'm really excited about that. So if you've been looking for an excuse to read one of my faves, I mean, there it is. I own almost none of these books, so it's basically going to be a library month, but what else is new? Don't forget to hype me in the comments for the ones that you're the most excited for me to read, or super discourage me on your least favorite books. I just love chatting with you guys about this stuff. I post videos every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.